How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are talking about NIO's December delivery update and also quarter 4 delivery update. So right now, first of all, I just want to mention that their whole goal in 2021, starting with January, was to hit 7,500 vehicles being produced. So I don't know if this translates into them being delivered, but there's a backlog right now. There's a lot of demand that they can't even keep up with. But there's good news. They actually did really good, and actually better than expected, because they went above and beyond what they usually do. Normally they just get 100 to 110% growth year over year when it comes to these monthly updates and deliveries. This time they got 121%, and that just goes to show you, man, they broke the 7,000 vehicle mark. Not quite at 7,500, but this is still very bullish, like I said. Their goal and forecast is also to reach 17,000 vehicles in quarter 4. Well, they broke that number as well. 17,353. This is for quarter 4 2020. This is a 111% growth year over year. Now in 2020, NIO delivered 43,728 vehicles total, which is 112% year over year. So this is just increasing, doubling the numbers from the previous years. So it just goes to show that they have a lot of growth ahead. This is just the beginning. I mean, they were talking about 7,500 vehicles, because they stepped up the output by 50% to 30 SUVs per hour starting this month. And when they referred to starting this month, they meant November, because they actually started their second shifts during the second half of November. And the first month when both shifts are in effect, producing cars, is December. But keep in mind, they're still on track to reach 7,500 in January, so that this number right here should increase to way above 7,500. And we will know about that next month, obviously beginning of February. But 7,000 is a good platform to move from, and this is great for NIO overall. Wow, very bullish, guys. Overall, it says that as of December 31st 2020, they reached 75,641 cumulative deliveries for the ES8, ES6, and EC6, those 3 vehicles. Now NIO is planning to reveal the EE7, and they're revealing it, I guess, or showing it off on NIO Day. So that's coming up very soon. We also got word about the used car market and how NIO wants to enter that as well, and provide a policy for NIO users who want to sell their cars in that market, and basically maintain the market value of their car, even if it's pre-owned. But that's gonna be more information about that actually today or tomorrow. Is one of these days, January 3rd or 4th. As you guys can remember the timeline for NIO in 2021, they're hoping to bring out or launch that policy this week. So yeah, that's very bullish, guys. A lot of stuff is coming up this week and next week and this and that next month. Like, I'm just so excited, man. I hope this translates into the price going up at least another 20-30% here in the short term before this month ends. Basically, I commend NIO for that, for exceeding people's expectations on what they achieved today. Now 120,000 vehicles per year, and with the 2 labor shifts, and it's capable of a 25% expansion. This is without significant investment, meaning they don't have to set up another facility to get those kind of numbers. If NIO hopes to achieve 120,000 to 150,000 vehicles in 2021, they can do so with their current facility and their JSC partnership. So expect these numbers to go up for sure. This is just the beginning, like I said. 120K to 150K in a year. We're talking over 10,000 vehicles a month for 2021. So they're going to be able to scale up to that eventually. And expect that, which is one facility. You have to keep in mind, Gigafactory Shanghai is going to be capable of up to 550,000 units in 2021, and XPeng Motors hopes to build 350K vehicles or EVs by the end of 2022. So obviously NIO is going to add more facilities, because their current one can only is only able to basically build 150,000 max. So that's why I expect them to, here in the short term, very soon they're going to update us on what their plan is on adding more factories and facilities. with or without their partnership with JSE. Who knows? They could, do without them in the future, or they could continue their partnership and building with them. And look, check this out. I mean, there's 68 institutional buyers actually that are mutual funds that filed with the SEC during the fourth quarter of 2020. So these are as of, the earliest basically being September 24th, and the latest, as of the end of 2020 was, basically December 29th, which is Vanguard emerging market stock. Vanguard loves to buy up NIO. So what does this tell you about NIO in the long term? They believe in the stock. Mutual funds, hedge funds, other institutional investors are pouring in money into NIO. Now the update came through. Now that we're talking about quarter four and December deliveries for 2020, guess what? Yes, there was a slight sell-off, with NIO shares. I guess these are the largest quarterly institutional transactions as of quarter four of 2020. There's more buying than selling, as you guys can see. You have here, Nordea Investment Management AB. They bought up 163,000 shares. But keep in mind, there wasn't any sell-offs in the millions. So these are hundreds of thousands of shares at most being bought up or sold. Now, I'm looking at Bailey Gifford & Co., which is the largest owner of NIO. They added a lot more shares. They've been adding. So this is from the past few quarters, obviously. I don't know if this is updated to quarter four, but they didn't liquidate their position. They didn't sell off, because if they sold off hundreds of thousands of shares, you would have seen it up here. And it looks like none of the major players sold anything. Like none of the top three or even top five, sold NIO. So I don't see Vanguard, I don't see BlackRock, Bailey Gifford, or SSGA funds in here selling. So all I see is Goldman Sachs, because Goldman Sachs already downgraded NIO to $7 earlier last year, and during the summer of 2020, saying, when it was 11, saying it was just going to be worth $7. You already know they're full of, I don't want to say it because I don't want to get demonetized, but you know what I mean. But the ones with like literally hands of adamantium, like they have strong hands, not weak hands. They're not selling. Bailey Gifford knows what they hold, and I'm hope you guys know what you hold as well if you're holding on to NIO for the long term. Now, yeah, that's just my take on what's going on right now with the institutional ownership of NIO, which is literally not going down. Like, look at this, 42.89%. What does that tell you? This looks like it's updated as of the end of quarter 4 2020. So it's right around where Tesla's at in institutional ownership. That should tell you everything you need to know about NIO for the long term. That's just my take, my opinion. Like I said, this is speculative. Well, this is the end of the video, so I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you did, leave a like and comment on it. So that helps with the YouTube algorithm and pushing this video out there to more people, so everyone else could see it. And hopefully subscribe to my channel like you guys have been doing so far. And thank you for the support and for hitting the bell for notifications. I can tell who has subscribed and done that. It gives me a notification when I go on the analytics and see how many people are coming in for notifications. You guys are amazing for keeping up with my videos. I commend you all. Also, all the support you guys have shown me through the comments. You guys are a blessing. I hope you all have an amazing day today. See y'all later. Peace out.